What's up, everybody? Jensen from Speedisbeautiful here. Today we're going to look at some Brad Keselowski paint schemes and do some shopping for our favorites because I'm a huge Team Penske fan. You probably already know. You should know. If you don't, you know, open your eyes. Brad Keselowski is leaving Team Penske at the end of the year to join Roush Fenway Racing, which I'm pretty excited about as well because I'm also a Roush fan. So it's like, best of both worlds. But in reminiscence, we're going to look back at the last decade of Brad Keselowski running with Penske and look at some of our favorites. So let's get right to it. So Brad's first year with Penske started with the year 2009. He ran a few races. As you can see, when you typically think Brad Keselowski 2009, you think of this '09 Keselowski car here that he drove where he beat Carl Edwards to the line and Carl went crashing. You know, that whole thing at Talladega. He also did some time at Hendrick, but we're here for Penske, so obviously really the only Penske paint scheme he ran was this one, and we have fallen in love with it. I have fallen in love with it. I actually have a die cast of it. Um, it has the missing rear wing, which is a bummer, but I got it half off, so I'll take it. But I love this car. I love the white. I love the red. It goes together good, and it reminds me of my first year really getting into NASCAR because I followed NASCAR all my life, but I really started like hardcore getting into it in 2009. So I remember going to my first race, Homestead, and Brad ran this car, so I got to see this exact car with my own eyes. So that's 2009. Let's move on. All right, now we're on to 2010. This was another pretty monumental year for Brad as far as Penske correlation because one, if you remember in the Cup Series, this crazy crash here. I'll play a video here in a second.
Carl, clean here, clean here. Just slight contact. Look at that thing go.
So honestly, a personal favorite in 2010 is this black car, which is basically just the reversal of the white one that we just showed you. Again, not a lot of diversity with the 2010 scheme. He did have a Dodge one here, as you can see. There he ran it at Homestead when I went to go see him. So pretty cool. I will say honorable mention. We're kind of doing Cup Series here, but his championship-winning nationwide car, the Discount Tire, he won the championship with. I wonder if we can find it real quick without looking too hard. Oh yeah, y'all remember this in 2010? Again, against Carl Edwards. Man, they had a little bit of a rivalry going. But here's the car I was talking about if you didn't know. Alright, now we move on to 2011. This is where things started getting serious. People started realizing, wait a second, this Brad Keselowski guy is pretty good. You know, a few of them knew that when he won the championship in the Nationwide Series, but you can't always compare Nationwide to Cup. So he came right into Cup, went to the Blue Deuce. Of course, everybody loves the Blue Deuce, and started winning almost immediately. So I guess we got to pick another favorite paint scheme. This is gonna be tough because really, all he really ran, I'm sure, was this. It's the Blue Deuce open aluminum can pouring into the glass. So I'm looking through and I'm really not seeing many others. So say we'll give an honorable mention to the Nationwide car. Still the same paint scheme as he ran last year, but well, to an extent. But this was when the Xfinity Series went to the COT, and I love the Challenger. Man, look at that. Like, this is one of my favorite cars of all time, like, regardless of series, regardless of model and years. I just loved that Challenger. It looked great. Alright, on to 2012. Obviously, arguably one of Brad's best seasons ever because he finished number one. He was the champion of 2012. Great year. Look at that. That's awesome. And again, kind of ran mostly the same paint scheme as 2011. But my personal favorite, man, look at that one. That's, well, we got a throwback here. That's a good Rusty Wallace, looks like. Nice. But I'm gonna go with my personal favorite's definitely gonna be Where'd it go? There we go. This punch can patriotic scheme. Let's see if that's the same as the Charlotte one. Yep, pretty much. So I actually saw this car in this shot when it was in Daytona because in 2012 I went to the Nationwide Xfinity Series race because I couldn't afford the Cup Series ticket. So I love racing. I'll take any kind. So I went to the Xfinity Nationwide one, and they were doing Cup qualifying that day. So I got to see him at least qualify in this car. Man, that looks great with the blue wheels. That's one thing that I love about the Blue Deuce. Um, is when I fell in love with the Blue Deuce, it was Kurt Busch. Because like I said earlier, my first year getting into NASCAR heavily was 2009, and it had these blue wheels. So when the Blue Deuce, had this paint scheme, as you can see, it's got the gold wheels, but with the blue, I just love that. Doesn't that look amazing? So that's arguably top five, top three Brad Keselowski schemes of all time, I think, right there. Maybe we'll do a fun video later of all time, but this is for now just year by year. All right, into 2013 we go. First year of the Gen 6 car, completely different look, but different paint scheme as well. We still got the Blue Deuce with Miller Lite, but as you can see now, he's got white wheels. We were just talking about the gold wheels and how it evolved from, blue to gold to white. So yeah, quite a few different paint schemes he ran this year. This is where you start to see it kind of open up a little bit. I've never really thought about which one's my favorite. So I'll probably just pick right off the bat. That looks pretty good right there. What's that, Kentucky? And he won. That might be it right there, boys. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else catching my eye? Got a nice red Zappo ale there. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that patriotic one. This is where things take a darker turn, or should I say lighter turn, but darker for the Blue Deuce fans because Miller Lite kind of changed their face, and with that, the face of the car. So the Blue Deuce is now the White Deuce. And we got the white wheels. It looked good, I'm not complaining, but, I love that blue. Blue's my favorite color. So this is 2014. Let's try to pick a favorite here. I think we're going to have to go with the Red's Wicked Apple. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I like that. And quick honorable mention. Again, we'll flip series real quick. Go to Nationwide or Xfinity. This car is absolutely beautiful. His Mustang, but it was pink. Into 2015, this is where it's going to get tough because Brad Keselowski just gets better and better with the paint schemes. I love him. It's so close between. So this, that looks amazing. And this throwback as well. That's tough. What do y'all think? Here's a shot of the pink car that I really like from last year. Or that says 2015, so I wonder if it was 2015. I don't really know. I get the years confused. Regardless, that's the honorable mention for either 2015 or 2014. But I don't know. I think that one, this one, I'm going to have to go with the black genuine draft. That is perfection. Let's look at the original Grand Prix, the Pontiac. That's nice. All right, moving on. What is it? 2016. Still got the White Deuce here. Personal favorite, though, however. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Light beer. Out of pure nostalgia, I gotta really choose this Detroit car because light blue. Like I said earlier, blue is my favorite color. I love light blue and black. And he ran this this car at Daytona in 2016, where he actually won, and I was there, so I got to see Brad Keselowski win in that car. So out of nostalgia, I got to choose that car, but out of pure looks, that looks pretty mean. What do you think? Yeah, we're gonna go with the Worth car, 2016. It's got a similar design to this one. See how it swoops like that? It's almost exactly the same. And I wonder why they didn't run that as the Miller Lite uh, full-time paint scheme, because here you see it here in the playoffs, but typically he ran this car. So I like that. More blue. More blue, number 2. 2017. Yep, we get the Monster Energy green, because Monster was the sponsor, which I liked it. I don't know how y'all felt, but I liked it. 2017, again, the white deuce. I already know what my favorite is, though, so we'll make it quick and just say it's this kind of throwback scheme that he ran at Talladega, where he actually won. I believe that was a throwback to his Navy paint scheme in the Nationwide Series in 2008, I'm pretty sure. Alright, blowing through these quickly. We're already in 2018. We're going to have to go. I do like this throwback right here. That's a nasty throwback. Southern 500. So that's definitely probably it. Close second, I just spotted this, was that Thomas? Yeah, that's a good looking scheme too. I love black and red, but you can't beat that throwback. That's really nice. So this 2018 Snap-on was really good too, and it really comes close to that, beating that throwback. Other than the pure nostalgia, I gotta try to turn off the nostalgia effect with this, because I'm being unfair. So if we're going straight up just by paint schemes, this is pretty good too compared to some of the others. Okay, ran it in Nationwide too. Red and black, man, you can't beat red and black. It looks so good, but it's hard to beat that throwback. That is almost perfect. And into 2019, again with the discount tire. That's just 1,000 times better than the Miller Lite. I'm sorry, like, I know they're both kind of plain, but just like, this is just ridiculous. Just light, like, you got to. Well, I mean, what do you want from them? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky, but 2019, good year for Brad. Oh, yep, I already know. It's this one right here, this Snap-on that he ran at Talladega. Now that was gorgeous. Let's see if we can get better pictures. That, I love that. Alright. Into 2020, this is going to be a tough year because he had a few different paint schemes. So let's look through a few of them. Here's that throwback we mentioned earlier, too, is 2010 Nationwide Championship. Oop, wrong button. Had a few good wins in 2020. Enjoyed that. But we got to pick a favorite. So, 2020. I don't know. I don't think he really had a lot of unique schemes as far as difference from other years, because, you know, he's been having Worth for a while. I think he had that in 2019 as well. Obviously, the discount tire look. I think my favorite is going to be this. Oh, this Snap-on's pretty good. Snap-on never misses, by the way. That's like 3 in a row for Snap-on, 2018, 19, and 20. So, see, there's, oh man, they don't miss. Yeah, we'll go with Snap-on for 2020. All right, we made it to 2021, a decade, or actually over a decade. It's been a decade since almost a decade since he won his championship. So, 12 years then, right? Am I doing my math right? A lot of paint schemes, a lot of good times with Brad Keselowski. I really enjoyed watching him. Big fan. Like I said, I'm going to love him even no matter where he went, and especially since he's going to Roush Fenway. That's even cooler. I love Roush. I love Mustangs. Ford gang, first on race day. Yes, sir. So I'll be cheering for him in 2022 as well. But we got to pick a 2021 car. 2021 obviously isn't over, so who knows? We might get some new ones. But currently, I'm really liking um, the Verizon. I almost want to say that's Austin Cindric's scheme because he ran it first in a Daytona 500 in the 33 car. So I'll try not to pick that. The money line was great. Fun fact, I was actually supposed to see this car in person and then see him win because I had tickets for NASCAR Talladega, but they fell through. The entire plan fell through. Ugh, what an annoying chain of events that was. But I got to go to IndyCar, see the streets of St. Pete. So it was still really cool. I had a great time that weekend. But so to pick a favorite though, you know what? I actually know my favorite, and we're not seeing it here because it was just last weekend. Do I even know how to spell Hampshire? There it is. This paint scheme was crazy. I'll put some more pics up because obviously Google isn't quick enough. There's a good one. Look at that. That's top 5 all time right there. That looks pretty clean. They should have saved it for like a track that wasn't New Hampshire, because New Hampshire it's just gonna be this, you know, as it was gloomy. It seems like it's always cloudy there, so you don't really get the full sun lighting effect. Should have saved it for like a night race, like the Daytona night race or something like that. That would have looked incredible. But yep, thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna finish up here. Again, so thankful for all the memories that Brad Keselowski gave us Penske fans. Let me know what you think of your favorite paint schemes. You can feel free to put a top 3, top 5 in the comments, or just even your favorite of all time, because let's see if we have any similarities in opinions. So again, thanks for watching. This is Speed is Beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.